Tinubu delegates to Niger Republic after the taking over of the country from COÜPÉST. They all ran back. Don't forget that before they took over from the military took over from the democratically elected president of Niger Republic, when we began to hear some certain things that there was a coup going on, Tinubu issued a statement, a threat, whether you call it that, nothing of such will happen, they will not tolerate it. And the question I want to ask, all those other African countries that were overtaken by the military, that was the same thing they said. See, today, those people are still there. I've never heard that those people, the military or the COÜPÉST, that they've surrendered or they allowed the democratically elected, or maybe they've conducted election. It has never happened. So the statement made by Tinubu when the coup was still ongoing, when it was not confirmed, was that they will not tolerate it, they will not do this and that. And before you could say Jack Robinson, when it was confirmed that yes, this military or the COÜPÉST had already taken over, that was when Tinubu sent a delegate to the place, because we learned that the so-called president of that country was being held. But the COÜPÉST said that they were not going to harm the man. I think his name is Mohammed, well, I've forgotten his surname, Mohammed, the president of the former president of the Niger Republic. But the COÜPÉST, the army who took over, said no, that nobody, or all this international community sending all manner of messages that nothing will happen. And that was the reason why I asked that the one that happened within 3 years, that it took over from the civilian government. I've never heard that the civilian government had already taken back the country from the military, meaning that these ones, they know that nothing will happen. And that was why they sent a message back to Tinubu and the rest that don't just even bother to interfere. But as far as the president that they've held captive, that they are not going to harm him, he's in a safe hand. But what happened? Why did this thing happen? It's the same injustice, corruption, looting, and all manner of things that led to this group. And they have tried how many times, but now they succeeded. And in Nigeria, there's this confidence that nothing will happen, everything is fine. They are joking, because these Nigerian politicians, they believe that they have power, they have this, they've been able to conquer the people. They used all manner of things to divide the people. They operate on divide and rule. So at the end of the day, when the COÜPÉST from Niger Republic sent out a warning message to Tinubu, the people that he sent down, they all came back. I think Gbajabiamila was one of the people that went there. Of course, how many hours from here to Niger Republic? So they had to come back to come and do their own business. Of course, some people tell you that forget all those, all those statements being made by Tinubu is just initial gragra, just to say something, because they do nothing. And because he himself, one leg in, one leg out. So he gets to maintain. One thing with these African leaders is that they don't learn. And they don't have anything to offer. But they are the ones that will be they are the most rich leaders in the world. They live in affluence, but they give back to the society little or nothing. They don't even give. When you hear them that they give some people something, it is the people within their circles, maybe their party members, and even not all party members, because now we can see that in APC there's one APC chieftain from Ekiti or Ondo State who has been lamenting that the juicy police positions, just like this man used to say, Saraki, that the reason why he left APC was because the juicy positions that were supposed to give to them, that were the pioneers of the party, were not given to them. That was why he left. And I was like, really? Somebody will open mouth and say juicy positions? So that is the other way. It's nothing. Maybe I'm the only one who is just surprised about that. But he said it on the national TV that the reason why he left APC was because of a juicy appointment. So that is how they roll. So the man from Ekiti is crying. Yes. What I'm saying, the reason why I'm buttressing this is that even when they give when the so-called politicians give something to their party members, it is not all the party members that will take it, that will get it. And that was why that Ondo chieftain cried out that it was only Lagos boys that were enjoying the juicy positions. So it is what it is, and I think everybody has seen it all. But unfortunately, some people have not seen it all, because some people are still living. You can imagine at this age and time you are suffering. Those who have caused your suffering, who are instrumental to your sufferings, they are the ones you are still defending, all in the name of what? Are you okay upstairs? Are you okay upstairs? These are the people who cannot speak truth to power because of, not because some of them are enjoying anything, or not because they are okay or living fine, but because they are just being unreasonably foolish. That's it. Because I call it foolishness. Some people are enjoying themselves, but you are suffering and you are still defending them. How do you reason that? So after the threat, the so-called delegates had to come back, because of course they don't have anything to offer. What is their business? I didn't mean when Buhari was still in office, I think he would have done something, but this one we will get for here. Wait till they don't even consider it, so that it won't be as if he didn't say anything. That was why he said, oh, we will not tolerate any coup or whatever. But it has happened. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.